Hey, what's up, everyone? Today, I want to cover some webcam shots in my home state of Alaska and also down in Canada, where on the Alaska website they cover British Columbia and Alaska. So, I mean, there's so many webcams on there. It's a good place to look, but they're not all the best quality like a lot of webcams. Anyway, this is camera on a Fort Richardson Air Force base. It's a joint base with Army. And I always check these out, especially at nighttime. And last night I was checking them out and I caught a couple weird things. But this is one of them. So you got the light right here flashing on the trees, supposedly. But then this stuff I can't really understand. But when I zoom in, you got a circle, a bean in here. It comes down to a point. This is a craft right here. Obviously. I can tell that one. And over here it kind of looks like the same thing covered with light. But this whole thing should be covered with light. But these are going in front of it. So that's why they are not covered. And then over here I noticed some stuff going on, bright lights and stuff. And as you can notice, inside the fabric of our phones and the screens, especially on these cameras, these demons operate on the same frequency in their world, in their realm. And you can see images throughout the whole thing if you just use your vision. I mean, you got pictures all over the place, guys. You got faces everywhere, skull faces just overlapping. And look down here. But it's the stuff that, seem like it's physical that I like to cover. Like this. Look at this monster down here. This guy looks like he's holding something. But yeah, that looked pretty visible to me. And then you also have the guy at the bottom right corner, right down there. Just some crazy stuff going on here, guys. Wow. I know this bad quality doesn't really let you see everything. But where was I? Okay, I was here. Now we got some more. Okay. I think this is in British Columbia. I always get this stuff on the cameras too. Like it'll be this foggy, like smoky mist, but then you'll catch like solid shapes inside the mist that's like cloaked. Like right here. I catch these sometimes too. They're like almost like crab looking things. This thing's going around like this on the other side, almost like a flower. But you got this dude staring straight up at the sky like that. He's sitting in the middle of it, as you can see. That's pretty crazy. And then you got all these like interdimensional shapes. All this stuff and these circles. This thing running across the camera is just a pipe or something hooked to that, obviously. But there is also some stuff right here. You got something right here with a little guy, little head on top right there. And more stuff in the background. Yeah, you got other craft too. You got another one right there, guy on top. There's quite a few stuff in this one. You can see the apparitions and stuff. Here's another craft. Man, there's so much stuff going on lately. It's crazy. Alright, moving on. This is wild, guys. Check this out. So this is off in the distance on a picture. I saw this stack of clouds or mist or whatever, and I zoomed in on it. And you have a head. Looks like a person in a robe with a spear. He's holding like a spear or a staff, it looks like. But it also looks like there's these weird steps. I don't know. He's sitting on a chair. That's what it is. Here's his legs. Sitting on a chair, and he's got a spear or something behind him. Then you have a smaller being or something in front of it. Looks like also maybe sitting on a chair. But you could even see the coloration in the face right here that's coming out. I mean, look at that, guys. I just hope this is one of the good guys, like Jesus or something. Because I'm sick of seeing all these evil entities. Alright, anyways, moving on. This was the same picture. It's a bigger picture, but I just cropped out the cool things. This is another being talking to the sky gods or something. You got a swirling thing right here. It almost looks like I don't know if this is the head tilted up, or if that is like a Merlin hat. That's what I'm thinking. Like a wizard's hat and a white beard. But I'm not positive. But this is just wild. Like straight out of freaking Final Fantasy or something. I don't know. Got demon head right there. Yeah, some wild stuff. And check this out. Look at the snake on the ground, guys. I mean, I don't know if it's a snake, but it does. It looks like one right here. I mean, you got the head, and then it could be a pipe or something. It just looked like a snake to me for a second. But, moving on. These are some things I caught. I was wondering if this was a lens flare or maybe Nibiru. I don't know. But, moving on. This is pretty crazy too. Look at this. You got this being coming out of this ship attached to like a personal craft or something. He's attached to something right there. And he's like on a board or some kind of personal craft. You can see his head, his feet. He's like holding on to something. I mean, look how huge these crafts are. I thought that was wild. You got compartments down here and stuff. That's just wild, guys. There's even like a face on the front of this as a design. And he's grabbing onto something on its head.